Hey, how everybody doing? Giving honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I understand. I didn't understand growing up what my dad was trying to tell me. He was telling me about my grandfather, and I was at the funeral. I cried. My dad told me about funerals. He was teaching me that treat people right when they're alive, because when they die, they gone. It's a lot I didn't understand about that. But he kept saying, Eric, stop crying because you're going to see death again. Because I feel sorrow for people. I really do. For my friends and for the enemies or the people you say that don't like you. You try to get an understanding in why you you don't know. And you ask yourself this: if you crying, why are you crying? It hurts, true enough. But you got to understand, God has the last say so. Whether you eat right, eat the right food, eat the wrong food, whatever, God has the last say so. We have to be careful of the words, what we say, because God can make friends, enemy. He can do what he wants. Examples. He can make them out of examples. See, the devil got to go to God and ask God before he can do anything. That's why when I talk to people in real life or even on YouTube, profanity, talk bad about me, put me down, I don't say nothing. I don't come back at you. Sometimes I get quiet. I could do the same thing you doing. It ain't gonna make me no better than you. Okay? Let me cut this. And I'm sorry, y'all. Let me cut this off. Because see, the thing is, we don't get it. We don't get it. He said, Eric, why are you crying? He said, when you didn't want to go visit, you crying? I think the people that visit and did for that person, waited on them hand and foot and was there, I think they have the right to boo-hooing. But you sitting up there boo-hooing? No, son. But I told him it hurts. I know. But now you understand why. But you don't put nobody else down. If you gonna talk, let's put it like this. You go on YouTube, Facebook, anywhere, you talk about somebody, don't bring up their family. Don't throw up dead pictures of their family. That's not right. I know some of y'all don't get it. Some of y'all don't understand it. But it is what it is. Y'all know it's right. Y'all know what I'm saying is the truth. Some people cry over people they don't like. It is what it is. But it's not even healthy. Because if somebody put me down and they pass, I just don't say nothing. You got to be strong. Now, I'm gonna say this. If you feel like you offended somebody or you did somebody wrong, you say, I ain't got their number. They got a comment section. Go in their comment section or the community or put up a community wall post and apologize to them. If they don't say accept your apology and start going off on you and talking bad to you, leave it alone. Leave it the way it is. Don't respond to them. That makes you more stronger and more mature. Real talk. That makes you more stronger and more mature when you do not respond to stupidity. It makes you stronger, makes you better, makes you feel like, well, he grown, he doing the right thing. Some say, man, I would have went back and said this. I'd have talked about the cat, dog, horse, and all that. No, I've learned you got a problem with a person, you go to that one. That's what I'm talking about. Don't make fun. Sometimes if you feel like that, sometimes you had to go in prayer. So Lord bless their family. Sometimes you hope they make it up in heaven. You say, no man, the way they did, you don't know at they breath that they asked for forgiveness. You don't know. You don't know if they got saved or not. That's why I say you got to be careful what you say to people, how you say it to them. Everybody ain't gonna take it. Everybody's not gonna take it. And I told y'all before, when it's positivity, ain't nobody gonna be able to check. But when it's more negativity, you got a lot of folks over there, and some of the folks that was in chats cheering it on, and then they putting up a live, they making a live. Then some, I wish I would have. Yeah, you wish you could have. You should have. I wish I could have said. I wish I could. Yeah, you should have. I learned. How dare you? How dare you? I remember this young lady was saying something, and I'm just making short and sweet. She said, Eric, she said, my folks had a funeral, and they had the overpass. I guess that's where they call go and eat food. She said these folks came in there and they eating food. And she said, wait a minute. They don't even they went against my wait a minute, I don't know them like that. My family didn't know them like that. But then they talk bad about me. I said, excuse me. She said, I grabbed their plates and I put it in the garbage can and told them, would y'all mind leaving? I seen when somebody overpass get mad and go off and say, what are you doing here? Why you here now? Why you crying? Because my family, I had some family members, they used to get me with that. Why you crying? Where were you at? When grandmama needed help, where were you at? You were nowhere to be found. Didn't you owe her money? You begged her for some money and didn't pay her back. And you got the nerve enough to come up here and start crying and stuff. Get out of here. I didn't understand that. That's the way things go, y'all. That's the way you got to see it. You ain't got to. I'm not putting nobody down. I'm just saying. Because the way I see it, somebody else could come on here and they say it a whole lot worse. Sometimes you have to say you're sorry. Sometimes you sometimes you people sometimes apologize, but they don't need to apologize. You didn't do nothing wrong. That's why when you own the social media is very offensive sometimes and it's very dangerous. Because people get on here and they get in these troll accounts, say what they want to say, and they get out of it. They do some evil stuff. Even your friend can be a troll and you don't know it. And they say, well, how do they know that? I only told, okay, I know who that is. I want y'all to get understanding. Hey, foot soldier, how you doing? It's very hurtful and it's very distasteful. But if you feel like that, and somebody was talking to me on the phone, was telling me, if you feel like you did something, you apologize. Sometimes you need that. You need that apology. You don't wish bad on nobody, but don't put nobody family in there. Don't put nobody in the as I say, talking about I'm gonna make a funeral for somebody. That was back there in the day. I'm gonna make a funeral for somebody. And you had folks in there laughing and hee-heeing and kikiing and everything, and the junk was not funny. It wasn't funny. And then had the nerve enough to let that same person that gave you a funeral turn around and interview you. Man, you talking about faking in a ooh-wee. You lose your job, and the person that made you lose your job, what did you do? You started cheering them on. Man, y'all gotta think before you do stuff. Think before you say something. Y'all don't know who y'all fooling with. Hey, I'm good. How you? Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm doing. Hey, 2300. I ain't heard from you in a while. I hope you're doing better, health wise. We got some people on here that do that. People help put a person down, help talk about it somebody, and they want to put up. They want to. Well, I'm sorry. This happened. This happened. You did it when they're alive. You could have said, hey, look, I'm sorry about this. I don't want no stuff. I don't want no beef. Simple as that. And just leave it at that. Because one thing about it, you can, what they say, you sow what you reap, or you reap what you sow, or it'll come back. People call it karma. I call it the boomerang effect. Somebody talk about you, you got to be careful. Sometimes it's a trap. They want you to come back and say something so they can have content. It's a crying shame. Cause I am great. Back working and some running plays. I'm good. Oh, okay. It's a creep around the dead people's page for me. Yeah. It's just sad. It's really sad and it's embarrassing. It really is. And and a lot of people don't get it. They don't get it. But when my dad said that, and if I'm not mistaken, my sister said that too. Why he coming over here now? Yeah, it's just the way it is. I had a cousin out west. She was a professional that when she go to funerals, she started crying. Do you know them folks? No. But why you? Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, I can understand. Sometimes you can feel the pain. But she all over there hollering and screaming. Oh, golly. Come on, y'all. Get her. We got to take life and death seriously. And somebody passed, you don't joyfy it and jump around and no. That's why a lot of time things are on the quiet, on the hush. Because they know if it comes to YouTube, certain people start talking about it, start talking bad about it, start saying negative things. Some of them say positive, don't get me wrong. But if you don't like that person, why even talk or deal with them? I hear people always say, rest in peace. And the thing is, do you actually feel that? Do you actually mean what you just said? I told y'all know how I feel. I don't want none of y'all to pass. I don't want none of y'all to die. Whatever y'all do in your life, I just hope it's legal and profit. Because you have to be careful how you deal and talk to people, because you never know when you got to come across some people again. You got a job, right? You wanna work for Coca-Cola, right? We just using that, or any place, okay? And that enemy that you put down on YouTube, and you don't know that person is the what they call it, human resource, and you got to go to them for a job, and they say, "What's your name?" Da, 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 da. Okay, do you have a YouTube page? Yeah, I got a YouTube page. This, da, da, da. Oh, it is. You're like, okay, and you look like okay. No, we cannot. We can't use you. I'm sorry. Sometimes even on your social media, the reason why a lot of folks probably ain't got a job because they go to your page. You got a what page now? I got a Facebook page. Oh, I got Instagram. Mm-hmm. They laughing and tripping with you and find out what your YouTube name is, your handler name. They look at you. Mm-hmm. Now some will say, okay, we give you an opportunity, we give you a chance, and tell you who they are, and your mouth will be stuck wide open. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. You kept your accident, you keep stuff on the low. Cause somebody get it and say, oh, you know what your car was in a car accident. Oh, you know, somebody was in a helicopter accident. No, that's not funny. That's not good. It's not funny at all. I don't like it. So you do what you do. But I'm gonna get off here, y'all. But like I said, I pray for everybody. Myself. I ask you to do the same. And everybody that I got into it with, I do apologize. Because I remember I did it last time and I say it again. I do apologize to everybody. And everybody that took some of my stuff the wrong way. But they always say the truth is out there. It cuts me up too, but it's the truth. And what did I have to do? I have to work on it. I have to work on it. Somebody tell you about yourself, you ain't got to start talking about their mom and daddy. Sometimes you have to be quiet and be at peace. And being at peace ain't necessarily in the ground. Sometimes it's at home, at peace. People talk crazy. Sometimes you just walk off. Be careful of the questions that you ask, because some of y'all may not like the answer. But all I'm saying is just watch yourself. Because the way you act, anybody can be next at any given time. God has the last say so. Even you go to the doctor, doctors can be wrong, but God has the last say so. Sometimes you have to keep speaking life and believe in your heart. Because God is God. Y'all take care. Thanks, 24. Thanks, Foot Soldier. Y'all take care. Everybody that was listening. Bye bye.